Let me go to YouTube and see if the stream popped up on my phone. I would be shocked if it didn't. No, go to my channel. And see if the stream popped up on my phone. Alright, hello guys. It's been a long time since I streamed here on YouTube, but we're testing out some things here on OBS. But I'm going to give a little news update in sports and whatnot. So you're seeing right now my screen. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to give you some updates here in a second. So right now we're going to give some sports updates here in the NBA. Tonight, the Lakers did defeat the Mavericks to a 111 to 108. Top scorer for this game was Anthony Davis. Second was, for the Lakers was LeBron James. And third of all was, we're going to look at the game stats here. Third was, the third top scorer was Jared Vanderbilt. Forward, and center. The highest 37 minutes LeBron was in. He had 8 rebounds, 3 and 26 games. So total, that brings up the Lakers record for this season, 29-32. And the Mavericks lost, so it was 32-30, with their top scorers being Reggie Bullock, forward, the Justin Holiday, and Dwight Powell. It's their top score. Wait, hold up, my mistake. Kyrie Irving with 21 points and stuff like that. So far, the Mavericks have been doing really good this season. Now they got Kyrie on their team with Luka Doncic. So, and they might even pull more away. But there's still hope for the Lakers to make it into the in-game playoffs if they win a few more games. But let's not. I'm going to hold my breath on that one. But right now, here's the stats for the game. Tonight's the field goals for today's game was 43% from the Lakers, 41% for the Mavericks. 3-pointers made was 17.6, while 40% was from the Mavericks. Free throws, 71% from the Lions, 75 from the Lakers. Total rebounds, 56-17, 45-11. And also in this video, I will be also going over some technical stuff that has happened, and also some updates for Mac users and PC users. So stay tuned for that in this video, in this stream. So, any other things around the league? We're gonna go back to standings. Okay, right now, as standings update for the Western Conference, the Nuggets do still lead in the top seed with 42-19, and they do have a last 10 game to 7-3, away 15-15, home 27-4, and the Grizzlies from 36 to 23, 18-16, 18-16, 25-5 at home, and away 11-18, last 10 games 5-5, and streak 1-1. So on and so forth. We got the Kings in third seat with 34-25 and 0.576 point PCT. Game best is 7.0. In the conference, they are the Kings are 22-13, 18-12 home, and away 16-13. And last 10 games, they have 6-4 record, and they won 2 games and winning 2-game streak. The Suns are in the fourth seat with 33-29 losses. The Clippers, 33-29, and so on and so forth. You got the Mavericks in the 6th seat, 7 Warriors, Timberwolves in the 8th seat. The only update is the Lakers have overtaken the Thunder for the 11th seat, and the Pelicans are Lakers are right below the Pelicans. So if there's a good chance if the Lakers win the next game or two, they will take the 10th seat in the conference. The Jazz right now are sitting at 31-31. So either way, the Lakers could take the 10th seed, or they could take 2 spots if they win the next 2 games, or tie for the 9th spot in the conference. But right now, and then also underneath, the Thunder, Trailblazers, Spurs, and the Rockets. In the Eastern Conference, the first seat is the Celtics at 44-17. So Sir, and then right now, okay, any Cavaliers fans in this stream, the Cavs are sitting in fourth in the conference. If you're a Heat fan, seventh. And the Atlanta Hawks, if you're a Trey Young fan, they're sitting in the eighth seed, 31-30. And they are doing pretty good this season. And I hope that the Hawks do make it to the second round or the third round of the NBA playoffs. I think they would make a good combination. Whoever wins in the Western Conference, good luck to you. In other news, if okay, we're gonna go to motorsports right now. If NASCAR, today's race was at Fontana Auto Club Speedway. Uh, for the Xfinity Series race, that was today at 8 p.m. Right now, that's still going. Right now, the Xfinity Series race is going on, and that race is right now Joe Nemechek in the Toyota number 20. Or probably, I think, Joe Gibbs Racing, I'm not sure, is in the lead right now with Sam Smith, S. Smith in the 18. And your top five is Joe Nemechek, Seth Meyers, and Joshua Berry, with Chandler Smith and the 16 Chevrolet in fifth. The Camping World Truck Series happened yesterday, Friday, February 17th. Your winner for that race was Zane Smith in the Ford number 38. And Taylor Gray came second. Eckes, Howard, and Infinger are your top five. Today's Cup Series race happened at 3:30 at Auto Club. Your winner is Kurt Busch with second, Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain in third, Daniel Suarez, and Kevin Harvick rounding out your top five. For Mac users, okay, here we go with the text section of this live stream. Um, hold on. But anyway, we're going here. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I see what's going on here. Hold on, let me. Technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. I just noticed something with my screen capture. Written diction. Okay, there we go. Now that should. Okay, so anybody running a Mac right now, I'm gonna show you this. Hopefully, it shows the settings. Oh God, hold on. Something's not right with my OBS. Hold on. I don't like how this is looking. Window capture. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to get. If you're seeing my screen go wonky, it's because I'm trying to figure out why it's doing this. I don't know why. And it's just weird because technology gotta be great. Google Center OBS Studio. Hold on, where is the application that I was just in? Control OneDrive, Google Drive. Here we go. 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 All right. In other news, Google News. In other news, tech. I hope everything's good now. Oh Lord, it's still not. Hold up a second. This is because the screen. Here we go. And I'm gonna have to do some major rework of the screen. Here we go. That should be fine. Hold on a minute. I'm not gonna stop the stream here. I'm just gonna look at my thing real fast. Save. Oh Lord, now it's just doing this stupid garbage. That's even worse. Oh, that's even worse. I just had it perfect. Now I just screwed it. That's perfect. Window capture. Hold on. Just give me a second. OBS likes to screw up everything. Or I have no clue what I'm doing. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Window capture. OBS Studio. Okay, now just give me 1 second. It's the first time I've ever touched window capture. And then I need to do... Oh, this is even worse. Hold on. This is even worse. Hold on. Hold on. This is even worse than I thought. Well, at least my video capture works. This is real fun. This is even worse than I thought. Jesus. Discard. Discard. If you just see a blank screen, it's because I've got technical problems. Okay. Ah, we're back. After 5,000 tries, I got it finally to work. Gee. Alright. Please no more technical issues. Alright. Alrighty. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. Also, okay, here we go. Ignore that. Alright, so in 2023, there are rumors going around right now, and this is Hindu. I don't know the website name. Just clicked on it. I don't freaking know. But this says Apple is rumored to make a 15-inch MacBook Air, and they do have plans to make another with the iPhone 15. There have been rumors been thrown around lately, with USB-C being included in that. and other things I don't know. There's a lot of things that Apple's not telling. Other things that they're not saying. Oh, okay. All right, take it out of studio mode. I do not want that. Can you still see my camera? Hold on. Oh no, my camera's gone. Okay, here we go again with the technical problems with OBS. That's fun. Oh wait, here's my camera. Let me bring it into more focus. Oh wait, make this smaller. Make this smaller? No, no, no. Make this here. Okay. This is just funky and wacky all at the same time. Hold on, give me 1 second. I hate OBS. I never have used OBS like this before. So be patient with me. OBS is not the perfect software for me yet. Oh, yeah, OBS. What a passion. What can you do? Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Alright, I fixed it. No more issues, I hope. No more issues, I hope. I hope not. Okay, so back to business. Oh crap. The mouse went over to my iPad. That's perfect. No, I don't have no control over my screen whatsoever. There we go. Might as well share the iPad screen too while I'm at it. Alright, so. Oh, Lord. Alright, here we go. So, in this article, they are talking about the iPhone leaks suggest there will be a standard iPhone 15. Well, 15 plus, like the 14 and 14 plus. But the Max earlier, they are rumored in this article that there will be a Pro Max, but no longer being talked. It's saying it's no longer being talked about, but there's been rumors that there's been a lot of rumors as well with the iPhone that there's going to be a folding phone. There's been rumors with the iMac, the MacBooks that's going to be a touchscreen added at some point in its lifespan. And here we go with the new MacBooks. 91 Mobiles has reported that Apple is planning to announce a 1469 MacBook Pro, which is powered by the M2 Pro and Pro Max chipsets, 1080p FaceTime camera, a 6-speaker array. Well, we already know this; they already came out. Uh, when was this article published? My question is, when was this published? Because I don't think this was recent. 2 days ago, it says. It has been okay, so it has been reported a while ago. All right, my bad. I'm just sharing out the live stream. Oh, also, I am also on Twitch at Joust45. That's where I'll stream my gaming. And I will I will upload it to the channel as well. And I've been doing that the last couple days. So, here we go. Let me do this. Post. Instagram. Is it? Wait, hold on. Back. Discard. Hold on. But give me 1 second here. I'll just try to take care of something so people know I'm live. Excuse me if I'm rubbing my nose and stuff. I just got some allergies. But here we go. So 2 days ago, oh great. Here we go again with my iPad. Let me see if I can add my iPad screen into this. I would want to see if I can, because if I can, that would be cool. Video capture. Hold on, let me try local file. Oh, cancel. Don't worry about it. Okay, hold on. Let me move my camera here. Alright, I'll just go back to my MacBook. Okay, so we're gonna do this. But in this article, it has covered. And then we already have an M2 Mac Pro Mini. Already out in the market. You could go to apple.com, look it up. It's there. And then also they are rumoring the M3 MacBooks, but I don't think so. I think they'll keep it M2, probably do an M2 Pro, 14-inch MacBook Air, and probably a Max. Will give you the option of the two chips on the website, not like the MacBook Pros, but we're not sure. It's all rumors from 91 Tech. Like YouTubers like 91 Tech are covering it. Front Page Tech. Uh, there's a whole bunch of YouTubers, and even like Engadget, New York Times, and stuff like that. So take everything with a grain of salt. It's not finalized until Apple says so. But also, I'm gonna bring up this now. Uh, Apple Apple updates. Okay, if you have a Mac OS running a Mac book running Mac OS Ventura, it will work. Ventura 13.2.1 as the recent update has came out. Just beware, be careful if you're not comfortable with your computer, if something's wrong with it, and that update doesn't fix it. Please take it to Apple if you have Apple Care or not, because they can diagnose the issue for free and they will give you an estimate. But also be careful with your Mac. I would always suggest making sure your Mac is in the case if you're traveling, and have a screen protector to protect your screen. This applies to your iPhone, any device in general. FYI. In other news, with iOS, with macOS, 13.2 does. I'm gonna show you what the security patch update does. Bring it up here. Get the latest software from Apple. What you do is when you go to update any of your Apple device, if you're Apple or Windows, you go to your system preferences. For Apple users, go to your system preferences. You go to your general. You go to your software update. It will run an automatic update check. And you can roll your devices if you have a secondary Apple computer or your main. You could enroll your device for betas, so you could test the recent betas. I don't do that. I would love to, but I don't want to risk my MacBook Air with the betas. I always suggest check out YouTubers that run the betas and give updates. But be mindful if you have any battery drainage issues with any of your devices. It could be the OS with the update, or it could be your device needs a battery change. I would always suggest checking your battery percentage, your battery peak performance on any of your devices from Apple or Windows or whoever, because you don't know when the battery's time to change. You see that mine is currently is Ventura. It's on 13.1 2DD68. That means mine is on the latest version. But if you go here for Ventura. Let me go to macOS Ventura. Here we go. 13.2. Where's the recent 12.13.2 patch notes? That's a good question. Hold on, macOS. Apple updates. macOS. When I updated my PC, I didn't get the page. macOS Ventura. Here we go. 13 to this updates does update your security patches. It doesn't give the patch notes. That's weird. Can you get these updates? Okay, here we go. 13 point. I don't know why. And you're running any old computer that is not supported with the current Mac OS, you cannot upgrade to it. There's always a third party way to patch it. But just be mindful. It's a risk that I would suggest not taking because you could do damage to your computer in any way. But also FYI, technical advice here. Never click on malicious links and emails. Be careful. Don't fall for phishing scams. And don't fall for, and this is applies to anything, but especially social media. If you have a friend that you friended on Instagram and they've been hacked, please don't answer anything from them that's out of the ordinary, especially if they're asking for a Cash App link or Cash App code, because they will hack your account. Whoever got their account will hack yours. And always, when you do have social media or any account, make sure you have two-factor on or some type of other way to secure your account and get it back. Because, like, social media companies, especially, they're hard to get hold of when this happens to get your account back. Unless you report it easily. So, just be mindful of that. And you can always go to apple.com and also apple.com slash whatever. I don't know what website actually this. Hold on. Go to just what Apple. Just go to support.apple.com. Look up security updates or find the section that says get security update article. It will take you there. If you're running like 13.1 before you upgrade to 13.2, it'll tell you what the security patches have done to your PC. And this is also, you could check also, Windows has a way to check the security patches. It will tell you in the update in their settings. I don't have a Windows computer to show you. This is for Mac. I'm on a Mac, so, but I can pull up, I will put down in the description below links as this live stream is going, as I continue to talk here. I will put it down. So just bear with me for a second. Oh, I think I'm live, so I cannot do anything with that. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, wait. No, wait a minute. Wait a second. Hold on. I can pull it up on my iPad. But, okay. I'm gonna pull up my stream here on the iPad. Because I can, and I will, so I can add this stuff into my not my OBS, but edit video. Just excuse here, edit. So I will submit the links here and copy them. Copy link. And I should be able to paste. Here we go. As I am doing as I'm live here, I will be putting in links to these articles that I am showing you guys. But if you are interested, just go to apple.com. And also, I could tell you in other news. Okay, in other news in gaming, uh, there's a lot of controversy. I'm gonna also link some people that are talking about the rumors as well, like Front Page Tech. Go follow them. They're a good source of information. But as I say, I am actively updating links as I go. So, in other news with this, uh, I will also be dropping my Twitch link in the description, so you will have twitch.tv. And you gotta be kidding me. I does not remember that I was signed in. I wasn't signed in, but I don't believe this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second. I don't want no one seeing this. So let me turn off preview. Turn off preview. No, not me. Turn off my screen real quick. You can still see me, but I am doing something. I do not want you guys to see any personal information. So I am gonna do that. Okay. Autofill. Alright. Twitch. And the password's not there. Okay. But anyway, in gaming and other news, while I'm taking care of this, oh lord. Okay. That was uncalled for. Passwords. Hold. Okay, let me go back to Twitch. I think I figured out the problem. Give me a sec. Log in. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to take care of this so I can drop it in the chat. Drop it in the description field. This is a mess. I should have been more prepared. My apologies. Next time I'll have everything a little bit more prepared here. Gels. Okay, here we go. Copy. Command B. Boom. Alright. What? JOUST45. Alright, there we go. Code. Save. Give me 1 second here while I take care of this. And then I'll share my screen with you guys. Because I do not want you to see this. Alright, here we go. For you, following. channel. I'm going to share my link with you. Copy the link. In the description field. And I will now share the stream back with you guys. Because I don't want you seeing what I was doing. Because it's private information. And I don't want my password out there. In my Twitch channel. Also, if you go to my YouTube channel, go to my About section, you will find my Instagram and my other social media platforms. So, that will be taken care of. But, in other news, Xbox.com, like that sauce added, Xbox. In other news, with gaming, we do not have no clue yet with no clue yet about the acquisition, if it's going to go through with Microsoft purchasing Activision. But we know for sure that they are not going to make the games exclusive just to their platform. They are open to doing multiple platforms because they want to keep gamers happy. I don't know what Sony's deal is still with this. They're still fighting it like it's a big deal. I don't think it is. It's crazy. It's stupid. But we don't know yet for sure. But I will. But okay, with Call of Duty right now, Season 2 is going on. So please hop in and play. Gun Game is now available ever since I think Friday. So I have been hopping on. The Gun Game is really good, really fluent. Okay, in news with Activision. With the Microsoft thing, there is a 10-year thing with Nintendo. So the games will be on Nintendo platforms when this acquisition will happen, and I think it will also be put on Game Pass. I'm not sure. PlayStation's trying to halt that, but it's up to Microsoft, and I know Microsoft's gonna also put those games on Game Pass so people can play them. That will bring a whole influx of players on Xbox, but also on PlayStation. But we'll see in a second here. Here's an article from Nintendo Life about Call of Duty running on their systems. I would love to see this because a lot of people cannot afford a subscription to Game Pass Ultimate, even if it's $50 a month. But Gold, if some people do Gold, it's expensive. PlayStation users already know they got PlayStation Plus. You can get it free, then you can go up tiers. It's a casual thing. Oh, and with this, they have officially... earlier in this week alone, Microsoft has confirmed that they have locked in a deal for 10 years for Nintendo games. Nintendo, they have Call of Duty games on their systems. So it will be on Nintendo. It will not just be on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation in the Steam Deck. And I would highly recommend. Now, I've never played with the Steam Deck, but that's a grain of salt. At the end of the day, so right now with Nintendo, hold on, is my screen actually sharing? Yeah, we're good. Alright, so with this, they have confirmed this because for years now, Nintendo haven't had any Call of Duties. since I think Black Ops 2, I'm not totally, I'm sure about, I think I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it is the last Call of Duty on Nintendo platforms for like consoles, for their home consoles. I think available, and I don't know. But I'm not going to solidify that because I'm not totally sure. I'm not totally sure on that. But also, but but in this article, they have stated Microsoft said it has entered a 10-year commitment to bring Call of Duty to Nintendo general platforms. So perhaps new Nintendo hardware will help the cause. But this will also help the Xbox ecosystem as well. So just be mindful of that. But right now, and also another news with dkoldies, the whole thing with Jacob R, Review Tech USA, with the whole refurbishing of consoles, it has been going on with dkoldies. But I do agree with most of these YouTubers, with these guys, because they do need to take care of their stuff. They do need to refurbish their consoles, and it's wrong to just sell it up, jack up the price, put third-party controllers. Jacob R has done an interview with a DKO employee about this whole thing. But the whole I have to say, what I have to really say on this is, if you are a customer of dkoldies and you've been if you have been buying them from them, be careful, because you will get a broken third-party controller. Or even worse, the console might not even work, might be full of dust, might not read disc, because they are not refurbishing their consoles at the moment. And I will not take a risk of having a broken console, or even worse. So please be mindful of what you're doing when it comes to that. So be mindful, be careful. But at the end of the day, that's consumer advice. That's I would say, be careful with dkoldies, and they are upcharging way too much, in my opinion. And I do agree with Jacob R, including with Review Tech USA. They are not refurbishing their consoles a little in the slightest bit. So be careful what you do, and be careful how you approach them. Approach dkoldies. And don't be bribed into giving a 5-star review when you know you got a console that's messed up and hasn't been refurbished or cleaned or even taken care of well. I know for a fact that if dkoldies ever strikes my channel, it's not that big. But for warning, they have been calling out certain YouTubers. Oh, and also beware of some... Oh, another news in YouTube drama land with Brett Rivera. With him getting channel striking people. Be careful what you say on him. But if you're watching out of other things right now, just be very careful what you say about these certain YouTubers, because they will strike your channel down if you're not careful. And they, this is not just Brett Rivera, but there's some other YouTubers right now doing it right now. And if you're not careful, they will strike your channel. They will try to copyright claim any content that you put in your videos. I don't have any content pulled up from these YouTubers, so I'm pretty much safe for right now. But be warned, if you're a small channel, be careful. And
Great start.
playing in my background. Oh, it's my Twitch. Oh, it's the Twitch tab. Oops. I forgot to mute the site. But, yeah, back to topics on hand. If you have any problems with YouTube, with that, please contact YouTube. Please reach out to those YouTubers. They can help you. And be very mindful what you say about these people, because they will strike people down if they're not happy with it. But there's been a lot of talking to, and I will be bringing up a video of the dkoldies thing right now with that. Oh, and also just be careful what's going on. But also beware of EA. Do not buy their Madden stuff right now, because it's horrible. The game is running poorly on every platform. And beware of the Ultimate Team. They already lost their FIFA license. I'm surprised the NFL hasn't canceled the contract with them yet. But I will bring up a review, Tech USA, and we will have a discussion with his video. Here we go. Here's a recent video just 9 hours ago.
Listen, Joey, do you love me?
No.
We calm down.
No.
I thought you loved me.
No.
I thought we had something.
No.
Skip it up and down up.
Every week I wake up and I go, what time is it? What time is it, Joey? dkoldies time?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is, Joey. We're back again with another episode of dkoldies is trash. This time we're going to watch Jacob R's video. Not the whole thing, but I'm going to show you some of the clips of the interview he did with a former staff member from dkoldies. Now you're probably wondering, Jay, why are you so good looking? That's genes. That has to do with my parents. But you're also wondering, why are you speaking about retro game stores? Well, I can be honest with you, or I could lie and say that I own 6 stores. I don't. I worked at a store, though, for many, many years. In downtown Toronto, there's a place called ANC Games. They're the biggest retro game store.
And this guy is right. And in the video, he did run a store for them, and he is credited. So he does know the ins and outs of the retro gaming industry, and plus with this, so he knows basically ins and outs of business. He was a manager for this company. So please be mindful, but also reminder, please don't blow up the comments of these YouTubers, including dkoldies, being mean and saying nasty stuff and trying to get them in trouble, because it's not good, it's not nice, and it's really bad decorum. So let's get back to the video.
Or essentially in Ontario, Canada, and the Toronto area. I worked there for about 3 years as a manager. I've done everything that dkoldies has done in terms of dealing with staff, dealing with inventory, dealing with refurbished consoles, dealing with cleaning, all of that stuff. So I know the ins and outs of that industry. I also worked at GameStop as a manager. If you've watched this channel, you've probably seen my interview in the past. It's one of Rich's biggest interviews. Again, that's because I'm handsome and he's handsome and there's 2 handsome men. I don't have any birds here to kiss, but you get the point. The other reason I can talk about this is because Blockbuster, before it shut down, hired me to open up sort of a game division they were doing called Game Rush, and that really went well, because no one's heard of it. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
So Jacob R kind of did 2 videos here. He took the highlights from the interview, plopped that first. That's what I'm going to kind of be reacting to. The shout out, though, has to go to him because there's an hour interview. I'll put a link to that down in the description as well. Go check out his channel, check out his beard. If he had birds on the set, they'd be luscious. Love you, Jacob. Love your beard. Love the way you move on camera. So let's find out if dkoldies is
And
as
I have
scummy
put the link to this
as
video in the description
we
below.
think it is.
So if you ever
Jacob,
do want to
take it
watch
away with
this,
your beard. Rub your beard on my chest.
Now let's go ahead and get into the interview. And first, I
click
want
on
to
the
show you
link
a
below.
clip from
It
the
will take you
interview
to the
of him
video.
talking about,
And I'm actually going to group
dkoldies
these
and
links a bit
third-party
more
boards and
together.
third-party controllers.
So,
I remember what we would tell people, because especially like over the phone stuff, you telling people that if they were a collector that was really concerned about that, and they called in and were like, hey, or even emailed them and said, hey, I wanna make sure this has original chords, or even in like a replacement, because that would happen. Somebody would get like those third party cables, and then they would get upset because they're like, well, this isn't working with third party cables. We'd say, hey, we'll replace you, free of charge. Replace with the original cables.
He's admitting here essentially that they've made mistakes and given people third party when they're supposed to get first party, and mistakes across the board. This leads me to believe right off the bat that this is coming from higher up. This is not the employees making the mistakes so much as there's nobody in the store that has set essentially the rules, a moral standard. I think it's pathetic, to be honest. You've got somebody who owns this store who's just going out there trying to make every single dollar and, only fixing situations when people bring.
And yeah, I agree with him on this because that is very scummy. I have been in several GameStops as a customer. I didn't work for them, but I was a customer, and I have received merchandise scratched or damaged to a degree. And I did receive a console years ago, years back, probably 2018 to 19, 2018 to 19, I think. 2018 exactly. Bought an Xbox One original with a Lunar White original controller. And not even a year, the controller actually broke. And I looked up the specs on this controller, and there was a failure rate with the special edition, and GameStop sold that to me with the console. So when it came to find out, I had to replace the controller, trade it in. Turns to find out there was a rumble broke issue and something else wrong with it, and they never checked this before they sold it to me. So what I'm suspecting is they never refurbished that controller at the time, and they sold it because they just wanted to sell it with the console because it was a white Xbox, not a black Xbox One original. And there was not many little special editions that were like in different colors because most of the Xboxes were black, black colored at the time. And I did get my money. I did get trade-in value, and I was able to replace the controller, but it cost a lot of money. And not even a year in, my hard drive, my console, stopped working. So I had to take it back. Comes to find out, these Xboxes have a tendency of failing their disk drives in the original model. Didn't know this until my drive died, and I couldn't play any games. I couldn't even at one point even download digital titles. So I took the thing back. They gave me trade-in value. I didn't say nothing about the thing being broken, but this is a classic case of sometimes some machines do not get refurbished and some do. It's not even just dkoldies. This is even GameStop, some other stores, family-owned, that have done this. I can't speak on that because I've only had experience at GameStop and maybe another action store, another game store that used to be around, not anymore. But I would be forewarned. And yes, he's right. It's scummy. It does come from the top to the bottom. As he discussed in the video, when he goes back to check on the video of the interview, they will bring up the controller situation with the third-party controllers. So here we go.
Bring them up? That's really scummy.
Now let's hear a little bit more from him about communication, third-party cords, and third-party controllers.
Unless I walk up to a person and say, hey, this order needs to have original cables, that might not happen. So usually using that notes filter would help because there is a supervisor in that shipping department that has to kind of look at the order to make sure everything was done correctly before.
Yes, this employee is correct a former employee from DK Oldies. He is correct about that. There is a person in the shipping department that looks over this to make sure you get a first party or third party controller and cables. And mistakes do happen, but it looks like from this interview and from other YouTubers covering the subject, it never happens and you don't get first party unless the person brings it up in a complaint. So just be mindful of that.
gets shipped out. I think that's a big thing. I know the controller thing is kind of, again, based on if we have it available, but I think the genuine idea of that is that they want you to pay more for that original controller because they know that you want an original controller.
I gotta reiterate again that they're making you pay more money for the original controllers, which is not the end of the world. The problem is it says refurbished, and it's also extremely expensive to get a package that's all first party. And for people that, again, don't understand what they're doing online and they're just buying it as a gift, they're instantly going to get the third party. And when that shows up, you're going to have to deal with controllers breaking. Even in this interview, the employee admits that Xbox controllers, I believe he says the 360 controllers, they're terrible. The third party is just terrible for that. So you're dealing with these situations that only arise when people complain. And you have different staff members who have no idea what's going on. There's no structure within the company. We'll talk about Joey in a second here, but it just seems like a goddamn mess.
Now let's hear a little bit more about third-party controllers.
That is touching back on what I said about the just kind of replacing the stuff. I will tell you 100%. I hate the 360 and like PS2 or PS3 third-party controllers. I know that they're just not good controllers, so I would go out of my way to go through. You may have seen in like their videos, they have those like walls of just like boxes full of the controllers and stuff. Yeah. I would go out of my way to.
Yeah, this is actually true. They do have boxes of controllers for first party and third party. And yes, anybody can tell if you're a gamer or non-gamer if it's a genuine first party or third party controller that's close to the original, that's better than the garbage knockoff garbage ones that come with third parties that are not that reputable. So be mindful of that. And the people that work in these game stores, they do know the difference between a first party and a third party controller.
To grab, like, replace, try to put that third party thing back and grab an original, because I just knew that it's not, because I don't think they had an option for like 360 for a while.
Again, he's admitting that the staff essentially know the difference between a good and a bad controller. That means that everybody in the company is under that same impression. So this is not a major issue within the company. ANC Game. Hey
Here's
guys,
another video.
It's Jay, the editor of the channel. I'm making a message for Rich. Unfortunately, I have some bad news. His daughter is in the ICU at the moment, and he is...
Oh, hold on.
Hi everyone, Rich of Review Tech USA here, and dkoldies and Joey need your positive reviews. Because no one's really.
This is another video.
But there are people actually
4 days ago.
dkoldies and
that
think
was the most recent,
like
and that was his
Jacob
editor
R. and
Jay.
I are lying about this. That like we're going out of our
that
way
he talks about in
to
multiple
put a
videos
console
over
in a
the time
box,
period of like
say it's
the
from
last year.
dkoldies, but no, we didn't.
And also,
we're just trying to slander them because I don't like Joey's hair, or we're just telling the truth.
Not just that, but he has been having issues with Quantum TV over the last year. I think Quantum TV has been covered a lot in the last year.
And Tommy
Even the Ackman covered him.
didn't exist yet. Let's get into the news.
Don't
Let's
talk
go.
about him too much because he has been controversially striking channels.
So yes, I have
and trying to
become
make copyright
Review
DMCAs against
dkoldies
big and small
USA
channels. So
because
just be mindful
they
what you
just don't
discuss.
stop.
Or what
I don't
content
know
you
if this
use.
is like 4D chess that's part of their marketing. I don't know if they are just so used to people not paying attention that they think they could just steamroll through all of this drama where they say that they refurbish consoles and they don't. And they're like, we'll just block and ignore people and make it like business as usual. Or maybe it's a mixture of both. Maybe it's like, hey, it's free real estate because people are talking about us and we'll just block anyone that says anything negative to us or criticizes us at all. Especially, you want dkoldies to block you? At them on Twitter and show the dumpster fire meme with their logo in it. That will be an instant ban by them. Like, Joey will do a backflip out of his chair and click block on your Twitter account. Oh, Joey. Is dkoldies a scam? Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
So, what are we talking about today? Well, Jacob R. yesterday, shout out to him. I'll have a link to this video below in the description. Go check it out. He has an awesome channel. He does tech reviews and, well, yeah, I actually started doing more tech reviews now and stuff like I do, except he doesn't have shticks and gimmicks like Birds. So, if you don't like gimmicks and you like men with facial hair, I would suggest subscribing to Jacob R. Well, anyway, dkoldies is really trying to damage control. And I'm not just talking about blocking people. They've already done that 50 times over by now. But they're like, hey, look at all these good reviews. Look at all of this. Look at all and then they put out a video saying they refurbished their console. Someone asked them.
Hold up a second, guys. Let me fix this for y'all guys. So this looks a bit better for y'all. Preferences. Output. 250 kilobits. Very fast. Video. Aspect. 1280 by 720. Oh, I'm gonna turn off my screen output real quick. So just bear with me for a second. Oh, come on. Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna turn off my screen thing real quick, guys. And I will come back with the macOS screen capture. Let me change some settings, because I kinda have to. As I said before, bear with me. I turned it off, didn't I? Okay, I did not, apparently. Perfect. Alright. Did I turn it off, or is it still on? Properties. Let me go ahead and try this again. This is real fun. It really isn't. Oh, hold on. Can I pause the stream? Can I? Apparently I can't stop it. Oh, that's fun. Okay. That's real fun. Alright. Okay, can't win that battle. Alright. Oh, wait. I got an idea. Let me just make it a bit smaller. It's 80%
If they
now.
refurbish all of their consoles, and they said, yes, we refurbish all of our consoles. Have you seen my videos? Have you seen Jacob R's videos? They ain't refurbishing them. They're not even opening them. They're not even, like, cleaning the outside. There's dust on the outside of the consoles. Like, it's like, oh, wow, I just got this refurbished Game Boy from dkoldies. Oh, look at that layer of dust. I'm totally sure that they opened it up and recapped it and actually, refurbished the console. Said not a soul with common sense ever. Well, the other banger about them, we're going to do some commentary here. This is going to be a long video. Buckle up. dkoldies seems to have a communication problem and a policy problem, meaning that they don't even know what their own damn policies are. One day they'll tell you one thing, the next day they'll tell you another thing. And the reason why I think this is because they've never been put to task before. No one's ever questioned the sticker on the bottom of the console if it actually voids the warranty.
Yes, and they do this with dkoldies. Has done this, and they will put a warranty sticker on their product. When these consoles are 20 years out of date, why would you want to... Well, it's a warranty, but people are still going to open it up if they know what they're doing, or they take it to a shop to make sure this thing is workable. This product is working. Because why would they spend so much money and not take it apart? Or take it to a video game shop because your refurbishing methods are not actually working. So I would think that's pretty scummy and illegal to do. But I'm not a lawyer.
because people, their general audience or their general consumer isn't looking that deep into the products they buy. No one's opened up the consoles to see that they're not really refurbishing them. No one's done any of this. So I also think they're kind of flustered right now. Like, wait, people are actually saying that we're pulling a scam? I thought no one knew we were. Like, what do we do? Is it against our policy to get rid of this sticker, or is it not against our policy? Is this console cleaned, or was it not clean? Chances are it weren't. Well, Jacob R is going to talk about this right now. Remember that they told him in an email, we saw this in a previous video that I talked about Jacob R, that if you remove the sticker from their consoles, okay, that it voids the warranty, which is amazing to me that they have the balls to do that, especially in the States. That's now something that's a no-no. You can't, in other countries the sticker still counts, but in the States?
Yes, this is true. There was a recent copyright law recently that businesses cannot do this because it's illegal and it's against the law, but also it's a big no-no. Because after so many years, a warranty can be voided, especially with products now. There's still a warranty sticker on new products by companies, but shops selling this stuff, reselling it, and as refurbished, used, or pre-owned, it's against the law to put a void warranty sticker on a product.
Sticker means nothing. You could open up the console, and the company legally is obligated to still give you a warranty. That does not void a warranty in the States anymore. But check this out from Jim.
Yes, now the new law that's been passed here in the States, yes, even if the sticker is taken off, it doesn't void your warranty. You can still take it and get a warranty still. I think there was a recent case, and that's probably why there was a bill passed.
Jacob R.
And to continue on the whole communication thing, another thing that I've seen a lot of stuff in the past that shows that communication is not there, but something I've seen recently is the whole warranty thing. So in my last video, I talked about the fact that I sent them this email. They replied back and said they were kind of reluctant to see that's in the PS3 since I had opened it up. And there's been a lot of people talking on YouTube how it's basically you can't put the warranty seal on the PS3 or any console for that matter. And essentially the emails they sent back to me said, usually we don't send replacements for somebody that's opened up a console because that voids the warranty. And then people on YouTube were like, yeah, that doesn't actually void the warranty.
In the States anyway, everyone's right. But then check out this banger. Same company. Watch what they say now.
I'll show the screenshot on the screen. Somebody else sent me this photo of them sending an email to dkoldies and asking about their warranty, saying if we open it up, is it voiding the warranty? And this person says, no, it's not. So there's like conflicting information there. Both of these emails are within like...
They said there that, yeah, it's discouraged, but it doesn't void the warranty. Obviously, for various reasons. These are old retro consoles. Okay.
And yes, they are true on this. Both Rich and Jacob. It is not illegal to take that warranty sticker off. And plus, these are retro consoles, older consoles. So there's no need to put a sticker to void a warranty because these consoles have probably been opened in the past before by other shops or by the owner. So yeah, it's no voided warranty.
You're not Sony, you're not Microsoft, you're not Nintendo. And secondly, in the States, that sticker means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. And you know what's screwed up? Okay, they know this. They know this. They just know that most people see that sticker. Okay, why am I clapping like a seal? They see a sticker and they're like, oh, if I take that sticker off, it voids the warranty. I better not open this up. And they know that. And it's this whole thing where I've talked about this before. It seems to the customer, oh, there's a sticker. They obviously refurbished it. That means that they could jack up the prices because dkoldies could say we're refurbishing the console, and then
Hey, by the way, they are not refurbishing your console, so they cannot do this. And plus, it's a very illegal here in the States to do this. And if they get caught doing this, they will get sued by the United States government. Warranty, whatever department of the government sues that, and they will have to answer for this. So FYI, what they're doing is very illegal. It's against law, and they can get arrested for it.
And they turn around and give you a year warranty so people feel comfortable so they don't question the fact that they aren't refurbished. dkoldies gets to sell ridiculous crap like a Game Boy like this way overpriced because they say they're refurbishing it and putting the man hours to make it in better working condition, and they're not doing that, but they're putting a sticker of lies. That's actually a good, I like that name. It is a sticker of lies to keep people out, and then they shut them up with a year warranty, and dkoldies gets to profit. Why do you think they don't want to address any of this and want to ignore it and make it like Jacob R and I don't exist? That's why they want to keep the gravy train going, and we are forcing them to stop the gravy train. Jacob R and I are like, nope, we are going to stop this train with our bare hands. I'll also bring my nipples too because they're powerful.
And there's just so much conflicting information that we don't know what's actually going on there and like what their actual policies are, what they're actually doing. I don't know, just pretty questionable. And some more food for thought. You guys probably remember a few weeks ago when they made that video about how they refurbish consoles, and in that video they were replying to a lot of comments saying that they do indeed open up and clean all of their consoles.
Yeah, I was just talking about this. This was a scenario where something needed to be repaired. Our consoles taken apart.
And no, their consoles are not taken apart and fully refit. And 2, there are videos by Jacob and Review Tech USA, mostly Jacob, that he has taken apart consoles. There was layer of dust. And even a reviewer, a customer has done this, did a review, and there's a layer of dust on the Xbox logo. So that tells you two things. And actually, hold up, let me get on the gravy train here. Let me show you. Let me actually bring up the video I watched earlier today, covering this. Okay? I think you're gonna want to hear this. You're gonna want to see this. Because we're on the topic of this. I'm trying to find it here. Give me a second. I guess I can't find it now. I don't think I can find it now. Oh, Lord, I don't think I can find it. Yeah, I don't think I can find it right now. Ay. No, I don't think I can find it. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second here. Just excuse me for a second. dkoldies. Hold on a second. I can't seem to find the video that I was looking at. Oh, hold up. This was for Tuesday. Jacob R. Review Tech USA. Today. Okay, I don't remember where the video went that I was watching a couple days ago. Great. Okay. That's perfect. Okay, while we're on that gravy train. Okay, we're not going anywhere.
Part and clean if no repairs are needed. Here is the answer. Here is the answer that I was looking for. I may have put this in.
Okay, here we go. We're just gonna look up Jacob R's video here.
YouTube, interesting nostalgic content, and then selling these boxing like a couple months ago. Again, this is another one they dug up.
Fine. So if you're asking,
This one right here, just watch this one.
A package just arrived from dkoldies, and I'm going to show you how we open it. Right, I got an Xbox system player pack.
All right, so this one, I'll
This
finish it
is
out.
okay. Here we go. This is the part. This is the reel that he pulled up in his video here. This is a shipping label.
But the first sketchy thing in this is if you look at the order number, right next to the order number, there is a date. This is from August 16th, 2022. So they're digging up reviews from 6 months ago to repost on their channel, which I don't know about you, but I find that pretty odd. Now, this is just the start of it. There's some more video reviews they posted in the last couple of days that I haven't shared with you yet. They're even worse than this one. But let me just, I'll let you keep watching this one, and then I'll point out something else in this video.
That's right. First of many orders, new fan, loving what you guys do. Now that's what I call a beauty.
You can see right here the Xbox logo. You can see a layer of dust on the logo and around the logo. That tells you two things. They did not clean the inside of this console. They did not clean the outside of the console. So they're selling you. They sold this person a console that completely wasn't cleaned, wasn't even checked for any issues. This console might even not read disc. Might have a capacitor clock issue or a terminal issue with one of its capacitors, because during that time when these consoles were being made, there was a capacitor shortage, and cheap capacitors were not good in certain machines. So this console could be a bag of problems.
All right, so a couple problems here. First of all, she didn't open it up, which is fine. Like, I don't expect customers to open up their consoles. But the problem is we don't know what it looks like on the inside. And my guess is that the inside is very dirty, because if you look at this Xbox logo right here, just look around the edges. Do you guys see that dust? I've talked about it already, but I just, like, I can't believe they reposted this. Like, you can't see all that dust around the Xbox logo. If they didn't clean off the Xbox logo, well, what else do they do? Like, that's the easiest part to clean. That's the most iconic part. The Xbox logo right on top of the OG.
scratches, no dings, perfectly mint condition. The screens look great, the joystick works, as well as the D-pad and all the buttons. The stylus was included, and the 3D effect is working just fine. So if you're asking yourself if DK Oldies is worth the hype, I'd say it's a pretty open and shut case. Support local business, support DK Oldies.
So this one, I found this one hilarious, because first of all, they didn't even put a name to this one. They say an honest DK Oldies review. Like, what? Why would that be your title? Why would you not just say DK Oldies review or 3DS review, 3D?
And I do agree with Jacob here. It is very weird that they didn't put a name to this one. And two, why would they first of all pull up old reviews from months ago into now to make themselves look good? That's a very suspicious and very creepy.
DS showing it off, unboxing. I don't know, an honest DK Oldies review. That just, like, that's a weird thing to say. Like the other ones are not honest. It's almost like they're in a backhanded way calling these other reviews not honest. Like mine's not honest, other people's are not honest. I don't know if that's what they're saying, but that's kind of what it's hinting at. And the weirdest part is, like I said, they didn't even put a name to it. Like the other ones, they at least, like here they say Amanda. They say Amanda opened up, DK Oldies unboxing. This one, it's almost like they made this video themselves and posted it, and they're like, yes, we are the customer, we made our own review, and some of the comments here are funny. Where is it? And here it is. This is the one I found really funny. He said, in quotation marks, "We've investigated ourselves and found no evidence of any wrongdoing." So it's kind of like, if you're familiar with college sports, it's kind of like how programs will get in trouble. They'll do an internal investigation and like say we did nothing wrong, or they'll slap themselves on the wrist and take away scholarship for a year or something. It's just sketchy. Now I did look around and I think I found, I don't have it pulled up, but I think I found the original video on YouTube somewhere. Somebody else posted it as a short. Now I don't know anything about that channel, but again, that was from like 2 months ago. But either way, it's just a weird video. Now these next two are where the fun really begins. Let me just show you this one from Zeb the Great.
It's got a 1064 in games. Let's see what he thinks about it. Once again, big shout out to Joey and everybody at DK Oldies. You all are awesome. Now I'm going to unbox the package here. Oh, look at it. Just look at it. It is in fantastic condition. And these are two of some of my old-time favorites. Army Man Sergeant's Heroes 1 and 2. So I cannot wait to add on to my collection. Once again, to everybody that's part of DK Oldies, you all are truly the best. Looking forward to the future.
And so first thing I'll point out is, first of all, you'll notice the third-party controller on the side. Just those controllers are not good. But here's where the fun begins. This guy, he posted his unboxing like a couple months ago. Again, this is another one they dug up 2 or 3 months ago. And
and by the way, before I pause this and you see this guy that got the 64, just be mindful that this review was a couple months ago, but just be mindful that he is now being honest, and now he realizes that DK Oldies has not done a lot of good service with this order.
Ends up that he's not actually happy with this order. So they dug up this old review that was good, but he's since then responded back to people and even made a video saying, yeah, I was actually not happy with that order. You know, the third-party controller is junk. I paid way too much. Should have bought it on eBay. And let me just show you. So here's a video. Here's his original video from Zeb the Great. Scroll down. Somebody says, "Thanks for your review. I'm definitely going to purchase from them." And he responds back and says, "After seeing some recent videos on the disaster orders from them, I would not recommend you buy from them. I wish I had researched them more because I let my nostalgia get the best of me despite my console does work, and after opening and cleaning it, it works. You can save more money by going to eBay. I also would not recommend them now after what I saw recently." So, first of all, he's saying that he opened it up and cleaned it. Tells me it wasn't clean to start with. And there's a key sentence here. He says, "I let my nostalgia get the best of me." And I think that rings true for a lot of DK Oldies customers. They see their cool videos, which they make cool videos. They make nostalgic videos. They have little games. Their content on their shorts are good, but it makes people get in the nostalgia feels. They go to their website and they pay way too much for a console and then figure out it's not refurbished. And he makes this comment 13 days ago. DK Oldies didn't bother to even look at the comments on the video they reposted. Like, all they had to do was scroll down a little bit and see he wasn't happy anymore. And if I were them, I would not have posted that review. First of all, I wouldn't repost these reviews to start with because it's just a weird thing to do, weird scenario. Like, I get you want good reviews, but the timing of this is impeccable. Like I've said, they started making these reviews or reposting these reviews right after all the bad reviews started coming out. It's just weird, and it gets worse. Like, this guy Zeb the Great made a video called "My Response to DK Oldies and My Mistake Buying from Them." He made this yesterday after they posted that video, and I'm gonna play some of that for you.
And so I just found DK Oldies via TikTok and all that stuff, and I just enjoyed their videos, and so I checked them out, and I just went ahead and got a console from there.
So there it is. I think that's most of the consoles they enjoy the content, think it's good. It's a great marketing. They're great at marketing via TikTok and YouTube, and he's like, "Oh, I can buy a nostalgic console from here. Let me go ahead and do it." And people don't realize they can shop on eBay, other retro game stores, local, whatever, and they can get the same console, considering DK Oldies doesn't actually refurbish them. But let's just keep watching this video.
And I did get a 64 from the video. As you see, it's still right here, still works, all that stuff. And yeah, I did go and open it after seeing all the recent controversy that has been going on around DK Oldies. I thought it was just hate. Because, there's just a lot of people that just get hate. It's just, unfortunately, the way people are.
Yeah, speaking of hate, please, guys, don't go to these guys' comments. Don't go to his comments. Don't go to the other people that are posting reviews. Don't go and leave hate in their comments. Like, if you want to go on DK Oldies videos and say, are you guys going to respond to cleaning or whatever, then I don't think there's an issue with that. But don't go leave hate comments on these people's videos. It's just not necessary.
I did, after seeing all those videos and seeing some credible YouTubers like Richard Review Tech USA, Jacob R,
Well, thank you.
and many others, and I just started checking them all out, and I'm like, nuh-uh, no way, are you serious? So after seeing
I think that was most people's reaction. They see these videos, and at first it's like, that's a little weird. Then they keep coming out, and other people, like multiple people, are posting the same types of videos. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's just everybody is opening the consoles up and figuring out they're not clean and refurbished.
a lot of those videos, I decided to go ahead and open mine, and yes, I did. The sticker was freaking right there, the dkoldies sticker. Boy, the warranty, I don't care if it boys y'all's warranty, I really don't care. But the main thing is, I mean, yeah, it was actually not too bad. It was solid. I had to do a little bit of cleaning, but compared to some of the others I've seen on this video, on the other videos, like Jacob R's PS3, man, if I would have...
Yeah, so it's hard to kind of gauge on what his looked like, because pretty much anything on Earth would have looked better than the PS3 I got, so it sounded like his was like a little bit dirty, which it shouldn't have been if it was opened up and cleaned and refurbished, because he still had to do some cleaning, so it sounds like his was better than mine. But
in Jacob R's condition of that PS3 that he had, I would have lost my mind. So, yeah.
That PS3, man, we'll just keep going. I have no words.
One thing I don't like no more, those freaking throwaway...
In case you can't tell, that's actually a third-party controller. They sell these controllers that look eerily similar to a real N64 controller, but it's not real. It's a knockoff. It doesn't say Nintendo right there, and it doesn't feel legit. I think the sticks probably last longer, but they don't feel good. Like, they don't feel authentic. The buttons don't feel the best, and yeah, I mean, you saw in the first shot, he did get a third-party controller, so...
Like controllers, it stick cuts didn't even work.
And he literally throws it across.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right here. Only thing, what I have to really say on this is, don't buy from this company, because they're not truthful, they're not honest, and they're pulling up a lot of old reviews, and they're not being super honest with the customer. So I would avoid them at all costs. So one more thing I'm gonna cover, and this will end on, is a video by Theo Joe, and this is about malware through OneNote. Here we go, Theo Joe.
A while ago, I talked about how malware creators have gotten a lot more clever recently ever since Microsoft disabled macros by default in Office, which was a previous very common vector for malware. And instead, they started using lesser known file types that the average person is not very familiar with to spread these viruses, such as ISO files. But they have continued to switch it up, and the latest file type they've started using are OneNote files. And some of them even employ a technique that is so crazy,
Yes, this does happen, and it's new. I would suggest anybody that goes to a university, business, please let your IT department know about this so they can block senders and emails from getting OneNote attachments. This can also affect Mac users as well, so I would be very mindful what you click on in OneNote if it's the file attached, because it could be malware, it could not be, depending on who's the sender, and it is the file, the executable is in the file. But there is a notice that comes up with any OneNote attachment that warns you the last thing. So please take in mind, don't click on it unless you want malware. But also, I'm gonna say this, please be careful with these links. because they do some macro, and I'm gonna say it will be covered in this video. Let me
Fully
pause
would have
here.
even fallen for it myself. I'd never heard of it before. File. And OneNote, if you're not familiar, it's an app published by Microsoft.
And there is a file type. It's a .1 file. This is a OneNote file. Basically, it's a OneNote file. So
is effectively a note-taking app, but you can create all sorts of tabs and post images and stuff like that. It's not just text. But the key here is OneNote actually allows someone to attach files within the OneNote document itself, and in this case, malware creators are putting malicious files attached to it. But at this point in time, at least, opening the OneNote file is not enough to get infected, so hackers need you to actually run the script.
So yes, opening the file, clicking on the file, being in OneNote will not open this executable. You have to open the document, the attached file, to get the malware. So be mindful of this. So when running OneNote, it will not attach the malware, but be very careful when you touch the file.
Or executable by clicking on it somehow. So the clever way they've come up with is to basically have a fake button and it says something like click.
Yes, this is true. This is real. It will happen. So if you do open the file that says this button with a fake background with this double click to view file, please do not click this, because then you will run the executable. But you get the warning. OneNote will pop up a warning and say, do you really want to undo it? Please do not click OK. Please click cancel. And please report these files to your IT department. And if you're a personal user of a Windows device or a OneNote user, just avoid opening these files entirely, because it will infect your computer. It will cause performance issues.
Click here to view document, and there's a fake image of a blurred out document behind it. But if you do click it, then that actually runs the malicious file. Now, OneNote, if you do click to open an attachment, it will pop up a box and give you a warning that opening attachments could harm your computer, and this is basically your last chance to avoid getting infected. But a lot of people just click through it. Now, before I get into what happens if you fall for it, let me tell you about today's sponsor, which is pretty relevant, and that is Acronis Cyber Protect Home Office, formerly known as allows for peace of mind. There's a drive cleanser to securely wipe a disk, as well as a rescue media builder for recovering if your OS becomes totally unbootable. Plus, there's a bunch of other tools and features like folder syncing, archiving large or old folders, and custom backup options, not just for backing up your whole PC, but also individual files and folders or selected disks and partitions. And as a special deal, if you want to get 30% off Acronis Cyber Protect, and then it will run some kind of command. Typically, the command will tell the computer to download a file from some URL, and that's the actual viral page.
Yes, this does happen. When you click on it, execute the executable, it will pull from a URL. So then it will exploit that payload to your system. So be careful when you open these .1 files with the lettering moved around. So it will show up here in this video. Just bear with me.
Payload. So that's how they try to get around antivirus and initial detection, is the file itself doesn't necessarily have a virus in it, but it has a command that then goes and gets that virus. And meanwhile, the script will also probably open up some kind of document as a decoy, so the person thinks that they just opened up a document, not realizing the malicious script is going on in the background doing other stuff. And in terms of what it actually downloads and infects you with, it could be absolutely anything. A lot of times it's a remote access Trojan or rat, which can pretty much do
yes, and that it does happen. That is true about this as well.
Whatever it wants on your computer, anything from stealing passwords, even to taking screenshots, stealing browser cookies, or adding your computer to a botnet so it can do other attacks, or likely all of the above. Now, I don't want to get into the super specific technicals of how these scripts work, but I was reading about one technique that they use that I had no idea was even possible. Apparently, at some point, one of these viruses may download a file that uses a special Unicode character called a right-to-left override, or RTLO. And this character tells the OS to display any characters after that in reverse order, like for languages that read from right to left.
Yes, that is true. Like a .text file will read from right to left or center right, depending on how you set that file. So this right to left override, it will reverse letters in the file after this.
However, this can be used to very convincingly spoof a file extension because it moves the real file extension over and then you can display any other text, some other arbitrary file extension that may not look malicious. So for example, even though I have file extensions enabled, they could add this character and some text, so instead of looking like virus.exe...
See it. Okay. Let me go back and show you. You see the red here is a fake extension. Right here in blue is your real extension. So they can do this.
Not look malicious. So for example, even though I have file extensions enabled, they could add this character and some text, so instead of looking like virus.exe, which is the actual file name, they could rename it and add some characters, so it would be virusexe.docx or something like that. And it's actually an executable. The actual file extension is still .exe, but it's
yes, this will happen. So please check. Don't open these files, but if you do know what you're doing, please check the file history, or please check whatever.
Displayed as docx, and even if you go to rename it, you don't realize that it's all rearranged and reordered, so it 100% looks like it's a docx file, but it's not. So if you have file extensions on, like I do, and you see an innocuous file extension, like a text file or even an image file type, you might think that means you're safe to click and see what it is, even though it's not. And what they could also do is just change the icon of the executable to be anything, so it'll look like the proper icon of what that file extension should be, so you might not ever know until you click it. I had no idea this was possible before researching this video, and I actually did make a dedicated video about it that I've already released ahead of this, so check.
I will leave a link in the description below of this video so you guys can go watch it. I will be posting that now in my studio application. But all in summary is, and I'm going to end on this. This is how I'm going to end the stream here. Be careful with these .1 files. If you get an innocuous file like that, please be mindful if it's reversed and you see exe, but after that it says docs or textx or whatever. Please don't open it. And please don't open these files, period. If you're in a university setting or business and you get these files on your computer at work, please let IT know. And please let them know. Please send an email, documentation, all that, so they can block these emails from coming through or opening these .1 files. So that's what I'll end on. This is your news update for today. And have a good night. And I will be updating the description with that link. With that link right now. Save. You guys have a good evening, good day, or good morning, wherever you are. And I will be on soon again. But reminder, I will be posting my Twitch streams to this channel as well. And I will be doing another live video news update for next week. So have a good evening. Good night.